Okay, new year, new me. 2 hours of grammar every morning. 50 flashcards at lunch. Podcast on the commute. I am going to crush this language in 6 months. Let's go! I can't do it. I missed 3 days. I'm so far behind. What's the point? I'll start again next month when work is less crazy. Does this look familiar? This is the story of your English learning life. It's a manic-depressive cycle. You get a burst of motivation, usually around New Year's, or after an embarrassing meeting. You buy the books. You download the apps. You commit to an insane, unsustainable routine. You sprint hard. And then you crash. You burn out. You stop completely for 3 months, stewing in your own guilt. Then the guilt gets too heavy, you get motivated again, and you restart the exact same toxic cycle. You have been doing this for 10 years. You are still intermediate. I'm Tom, and welcome back to English Adventure. Today, we are going to break the burnout cycle. You aren't disciplined. You are manic. You are addicted to the dopamine of starting fresh. Today, I'm going to teach you the hardest truth in language learning. Intensity is the enemy of consistency. And consistency is the only thing that works. Part 1. The diagnosis: the binge/crashed eater. Why do you do this? Because you are treating English like a crash diet. You want results fast. Society tells you that if you want something, you have to hustle, grind, and suffer for it. So you starve yourself of free time and force-feed your brain massive amounts of grammar and vocabulary. You binge on English. For a few weeks, it feels good. You feel productive. You feel righteous. But willpower is a finite resource. It's like a battery. Every time you force yourself to do 2 hours of grammar when you are tired, you drain the battery. Eventually, it hits zero. When it hits zero, you don't just slow down. You crash. You rebel against your own strict rules. The crash is inevitable. It is built into the system of high intensity. You cannot sprint a marathon. You are a language tourist. You visit English intensely for a few weeks a year, take some photos, and then go back home to your native language. You need to become a resident. Part 2. The hard truth: the hustle culture lie. This behavior is fed by hustle culture. We love stories of people who wake up at 4 a.m. and grind for 18 hours. That works for manual labor. Maybe it works for coding sometimes. It does not work for language acquisition. Your brain is a biological organism, not a hard drive. You cannot force-feed it data faster than it can process it. Language needs time to marinate. It needs sleep to consolidate memories. It needs spaced repetition over years, not mass repetition over weeks. Doing 4 hours of English on Sunday and 0 the rest of the week is useless. Your brain will dump 90% of what you learned on Sunday by Tuesday. Doing 30 minutes a day, every day, is infinitely better. Your intensity is actually a form of laziness. It's easier to get pumped up and do a massive sprint for 2 weeks than it is to do the boring, unsexy work of showing up for 20 minutes every single day for 5 years. You are choosing the dramatic short-term over the boring long-term. Part 3. The psychology: the all or nothing trap. The psychological root of burnout is perfectionism. The all or nothing mindset. You have an idealized vision of your perfect study routine. Perfect routine: 1 hour of grammar, 30 minutes of vocabulary, 1 episode of a Netflix show without subtitles. One day, you come home late. You are tired. You only have 20 minutes. The perfectionist brain says, well, I can't do my perfect 2-hour routine, so it doesn't count. I'll do nothing today and double up tomorrow. This is the death spiral. You never double up tomorrow. You just build a debt of guilt. This mindset makes your routine fragile. If life happens, if you get sick, busy, or tired, the whole structure collapses. We need to build an anti-fragile routine that can survive the chaos of real life. Part 4. Tactical Protocol Number 1. The Minimum Viable Day. MED. How do we stop the crash? We need a safety net. You need to define your MED, Minimum Viable Day. Your MED is the absolute lowest, easiest, most pathetic amount of English contact that you commit to doing on your absolute worst days. When you have the flu, your boss yelled at you, and your dog died, you still do your MED. Rules for the MED. It must take less than 10 minutes. It must be ridiculously easy, passive input. It must not require willpower. Examples of MEDs. Listen to one 5-minute podcast while brushing your teeth. Read one page of a graded reader before bed. Watch one 4-minute YouTube video on a topic you love. On good days, you do your 2 hours. Great. On bad days, you do your 10-minute MED. Why is this crucial? Because it keeps the chain alive. It stops you from hitting 0. It protects your identity as an English learner. As long as you do the MED, you haven't quit. You are just having a slow day. If you miss a day, you break the psychological momentum. Never miss twice. The MED ensures you never miss twice. Part 5. Tactical Protocol Number 2. Habit Stacking. Stop finding time. The biggest lie you tell yourself is, I don't have time. You do have time. You just don't have the energy to carve out new blocks of time and defend them. Stop trying to find new time. Start habit stacking. This is a concept from B.J. Fogg and James Clear. You take a habit you already do every single day without thinking, an anchor habit, and you stack a tiny English habit on top of it. Anchor, brushing my teeth 2 minutes. Stack, listen to an English news podcast while brushing. Anchor, making coffee in the morning, 3 minutes waiting for the kettle. Stack, do 5 vocabulary flashcards on my phone. Anchor, commuting on the train 30 minutes. Stack, read a chapter of an English book. You are piggybacking English onto existing neural pathways. It requires almost zero activation energy because you are already doing the anchor action anyway. Don't look for an hour. Look for 10 5-minute gaps in your day that are currently wasted on social media scrolling. Part 6. Tactical Protocol Number 3. The Identity Shift. Be a runner. Finally, to break the cycle forever, you need to shift how you see yourself. Right now, your identity is, I am a busy professional who is trying to squeeze English study into my life. This feels like a chore. It's external pressure. You need to shift your identity to, I am an English speaker. Think about runners. Someone who identifies as a runner doesn't ask themselves every morning, do I feel motivated to run today? No. They just run. Because that's who they are. It's what they do. Sometimes it's a good run. Sometimes it's a bad run, but they run. An English speaker doesn't need motivation to engage with English. They just do it. Start doing things that only an English speaker would do. Change your phone language to English. Only watch movies in English. Set your default Google search to English. When you change your identity, the actions follow naturally without needing willpower. The final challenge. Listen to me. The crash is coming. I know you are motivated right now. Maybe watching this video has you pumped up. Don't trust that feeling. Motivation is a fair weather friend. It will leave you the moment things get tough. You need systems, not motivation. You need habits, not intensity. Forget about reaching C2 in 6 months. Forget about the 3-hour study sessions. Your challenge today is to define your MED. Write it down on a post-it note. My MED is 5 minutes of X. Commit to doing that MBE every single day for the next 30 days. Even if the world is ending. Embrace the boredom of consistency. That boredom is the sound of real progress happening. If you are ready to stop the manic cycle of binge and crash, and finally build a sustainable path to fluency, hit the like button. Subscribe to English Adventure. Slow down. I'm Tom. Keep showing up.